We are Team21, producing the Team Pro image generator. Our team is made up of Kai Clarkson, Claudia Vinaya, and Andrew McLaughlin, and our client was Rick Waters, CEO at Team Pro.
So, who is Team Pro? Team Pro is a fast-growing software startup from Brighton which provides web services to sports teams. Their product consists of two main features. First, they facilitate event and squad management, and second, they visually enhance team sheets through video and photo lineups. Team Pro's vision is to give every team the professional treatment. Sports teams of various kinds, be that amateur local clubs, semi-professional teams, or university teams, wish to grow their fan base and attract a greater audience. One way of achieving this is through inexpensive but effective advertising. Yeah, this means advertising on social media. However, especially for the smaller clubs, creating eye-catching and professional-looking content is difficult. Teams must either find a volunteer with spare time or hire an expensive marketing expert. So Team Pro asked us to develop an application which would allow amateur clubs around the country to create professional images for social media campaigns. So in response to this problem, we've created Image Generator, an easy-to-use software tool generating Photoshop-like images. All users have to do is select their preferred image template, fill in their match details on the editor page, and download their creation ready for social media. We'll guide you through this process a little later in the video. For the most part, our client left the product specifications to us and the outcome of the user research that we did. However, there were a few points he was clear on. A, the product had to be simple. B, creating images shouldn't take very long. And C, we should restrict our user customization while still designing great images. So in a nutshell, our product couldn't be another Photoshop. From this and our own market research, we created a list of functional and non-functional requirements. Our minimum viable product was a simple image generation service with little to no customization. The more interesting features came with the should-haves. Some of these features include a live updating preview box, an automatic design support such as adjusting text color, and a selection of image templates. In order to create a learnable and reusable product, our could-have requirements include a tutorial video and an FAQs page. All of these features aim to provide a much better user experience and therefore help Team Pro grow its user base.
Let me run you through the technical side of how this all works. Our system architecture incorporates an AMP stack. The application presents itself through the front-end technologies and gathers user data by an HTML form submission. This passes through the Apache web server to be further directed by PHP code. After some server-side validation, the user's inputs are passed to the data store for their text input to be saved in the MySQL database and images to be stored in the code. Then the Phantom.js script is executed, which takes a 1080p snapshot of the Phantom web root and also saves this in the codebase. Finally, the generated image is downloaded. Here are some of the technologies that make this possible. For the front end, we use the Laravel Blade templating engine to write our HTML pages and simple CSS and JavaScript to manipulate these. On top of that, we were initially provided with our client's custom bootstrap CSS and JavaScript to keep our website styling in line with his. Finally, we use jQuery for the live updating preview box and to fill in some additional hidden inputs. For the backend, as I've already mentioned, we use the AMP, so Apache, MySQL, and PHP stack of technologies. Additionally, our application relies on the headless browser library Phantom.js, which guarantees HD image creation irrespective of viewport size. Laravel is a hugely powerful PHP framework. It made our backend development process significantly easier, and because of it, we ended up writing relatively few lines of PHP. It provides the HTML Blade templating engine, which gives HTML an inheritance structure to avoid code repetition. It came bundled with the PHP Artisan command line interface, which simplified many of the necessary backend processes, such as database creation. On the subject of databases, Laravel removes the need for any manual database manipulation through its database migrations code. It sets up an intuitive code structure from the get-go, and finally, provides multiple inbuilt help methods which shortcut the amount of code you need to write. Additionally, its virtual machine homestead implementation comes bundled with our full stack and any necessary package managers. But now let's get to the exciting part. To show off the main features of our app, we have made a video demonstration.
So here you see we have a blank homepage with past creations, which is currently empty, and new templates. So we're going to select match announcement. We're going to head through and input our photo there, and we can drag that straight into place. We can put in our other files there, and that's sped up for you. So now this tab's about inputting our text. We can put that in, and then the rest are done a bit quicker for you. Now the next tab here, this is our color. So we can put in a hex code, we can drag to edit that color, but for today we just want to stick with the original one. And then we can download. Oh, but we haven't put in our project name, so we have to go back. We're going to close that, go to name, put in the name there, and we can go back to download, and that downloads there. So there's our file in PNG form. So now we can head back to the home screen. So we can see from here, we can access the video tutorial, which shows us how to use the app, but that's now too many videos, so let's go out of that. We also have the FAQs here, which have some more information about how to use the app, making it as usable as possible. But let's go back to homepage and go to a past template. So this is what we made earlier. Let's say we want to change the color. We can go here and our text automatically changes color from black to white based on the background color. As you can probably tell from the demonstration, we successfully implemented all of the must-have features of our app. We're very close to implementing all of the should-haves, but there was one feature that we deemed to be insufficiently complete. That feature was the inclusion of error messaging and support pop-ups. We implemented error messaging with our input validation and provided support through our FAQ page and video tutorial, but we still feel that additional pop-ups may have made the process even clearer. We also implemented all but one of our could-haves. Ultimately, we judge progress saving to be of the least priority in our app, as our whole process from start to finish is completed in just a few minutes. We were very happy with what we created, and after speaking to our client, it seems that he was very happy as well.